Jack Dorsey, co-founder of Twitter and Block, has a real knack for shaking up how we connect and do business in the modern world. He's obsessed with decentralization, building tools that put power in users' hands, from global megaphones to financial freedom for everyone. Now he's turning his attention to messaging with a radical new project, Bitchat. Instead of another internet-dependent app, Bitchat asks, what if your phone could message nearby users directly, no internet required at all? It's Dorsey's boldest move yet, reimagining digital communication from the ground up. At first glance, Bitchat might seem like just another chat app, blending in with the dozens of messaging platforms we use every day. But beneath its familiar interface, it's fundamentally different, offering a new way to connect that challenges everything we expect from digital communication. Unlike traditional apps, Bitchat doesn't ask for your phone number or email address. Instead, you create an anonymous digital identity that lives only on your device, giving you full control over your privacy and personal information. The real breakthrough: Bitchat works entirely offline, harnessing the power of mesh networking. This means your messages travel directly from device to device, forming a web of connections that doesn't rely on the internet. Your phone becomes a node in this network, connecting seamlessly to others nearby using Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. There's no need for servers, cell towers, or even a data plan, just people and their devices, communicating directly. Imagine it as a digital walkie-talkie, but with the privacy and features of a modern chat app. You can send messages, share files, and even talk securely, all without leaving a trace. Privacy advocates are drawn to its strong anonymity and security, knowing their conversations can't be traced or intercepted by outsiders. Meanwhile, tech enthusiasts are fascinated by the mesh network technology powering Bitchat, seeing it as a glimpse into the future of resilient, decentralized communication. Of course, there are some limitations. The range is only as far as the next user, and it needs a critical mass of people nearby to really shine. But in places where the internet is unreliable or unavailable, the idea of resilient, internet-free messaging is quickly catching on, offering a lifeline for staying connected when it matters most. Imagine you're at a packed festival surrounded by thousands of people, music blaring, and everyone's trying to capture the moment on their phones. Suddenly, you realize there's no cell service. Your phone shows 0 bars, and you desperately need to find your friend in the crowd. This is where Bitchat steps in. Instead of relying on cell towers, Bitchat uses Bluetooth to scan for nearby users. If your friend is close, your phones connect directly, letting you send messages instantly, even with no internet. But what if your friend is on the other side of the festival? No problem. Your message hops from phone to phone, relayed securely by other Bitchat users in the area, until it finally reaches your friend, no matter how far away they are in the crowd. Every message is encrypted end-to-end, so even though it passes through other people's phones, nobody but you and your friend can read it. The relays are just helping to deliver it, without ever seeing what's inside. The more people using Bitchat, the stronger and wider the network becomes. Messages can travel incredible distances, weaving through a mesh of devices, all without ever touching the traditional internet or cell networks. And if someone leaves the area or turns off their phone, the network automatically reroutes, finding a new path for your message to travel, so you're never left disconnected. Jack Dorsey's genius lies in making this advanced mesh networking technology simple and accessible for everyone. The app's interface is easy to use, so anyone can start chatting offline in seconds. Bitchat represents a major shift, from relying on massive, centralized infrastructure to empowering people to communicate directly, using the devices we already carry in our pockets every day. Imagine a world where a sudden disaster strikes, power lines are down, cell towers are silent, and the internet is out of reach. In these critical moments, offline messaging could truly be a game changer. When traditional networks fail, Bitchat steps in to keep people connected, allowing families, friends, and emergency responders to communicate when it matters most. Whether it's a blackout in a bustling city or a natural disaster in a remote village, staying in touch can save lives and provide comfort. Offline messaging isn't just for emergencies. It's incredibly useful in remote areas where cell service is spotty, on subways deep underground, or in countries where the internet is censored or restricted. Imagine hikers in the mountains, commuters in tunnels, or travelers in rural regions, all able to send messages without relying on traditional networks. Protesters organizing for a cause, hikers exploring the wilderness, families separated by distance, and even students during campus emergencies can all benefit from a tool that works when everything else fails. It's about empowering people to stay connected, no matter the circumstances. But there's a challenge: adoption. A mesh network like Bitchat only becomes powerful if enough people use it. The more users, the stronger and more reliable the network becomes, creating a web of connectivity that can withstand almost anything. Bitchat isn't here to replace WhatsApp or your favorite messaging app. Instead, it offers a crucial alternative, one that's resilient, private, and puts control back in the hands of users. It's about having a backup when mainstream options aren't available. The goal isn't to kill the competition, but to give us more options. In a world where digital communication is essential, having choices means we're better prepared for anything. The future of communication is diverse. Sometimes the simplest tool, a basic messaging app that works offline, can be the most vital, especially for those who aren't tech-savvy or have limited access to technology. When all else fails, Bitchat could be the lifeline that keeps us talking, sharing, and supporting each other, no matter what challenges we face.